What's up? It's a nice, beautiful Saturday evening now, and got a few things to talk about. So, before we get to the main topic of this video, I want to actually address something. I was watching a video by Terry Joel Jr., guy on YouTube, and some guy left a comment trying to criticize him, saying that, oh, if you're not having success with women, all you have to do is go to the gym, work out, get a good six-pack, and that'll solve everything. But I'm here to tell you now, bro, I want to address you. Just going to the gym and working out, getting a six-pack and all this, it's not gonna attract women to you. I'm telling you that. It might attract some women to you, but they're gonna be the shallow ones. They're not gonna be the ones you want. They're just gonna be the ones that want you for your body, basically. They're not gonna be good women that'll treat you for who you are. So don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with going to the gym and all that. But if you're going there expecting to get a woman out of that, like a good woman out of that, well, you shouldn't be doing that. You should be doing it so that you go to the gym and work out for yourself. That's how it should be. Everything you do in life should be for yourself, for your own self-worth, not to attract women or get validation from women. You should be doing your own thing. Go to the gym if you want, because it's good to go to the gym. I go to the gym myself, but I'm telling you, just going to the gym for a woman and thinking that's you're gonna get a good woman that way, it's not gonna happen, bro. It's the same way everywhere, But on to the topic of the video. Social anxiety. This is a thing that a lot of people suffer with nowadays, and they're looking for answers as to why they suffer from social anxiety and how they can combat it, right? Well, here's some wisdom for you. The cure for social anxiety is not going to the doctor, getting medication, going to therapy. It's not changing your mindset, and it's not putting yourself out there. No. The cure for social anxiety is having good life experiences. Yeah, good life experiences. Yeah. And here's a little story for you so I can illustrate my point. If some fella was born in Beverly Hills, right, and he's the son of a CEO, and he's son of a billionaire CEO, and he has all this money, and he looks good, he goes to the gym and all that, and he has nice cars, he has a boat and a yacht and everything. Now imagine this fella, and now imagine another fella he comes from a poor area, and doesn't have much money, and he doesn't look the best, and all his family are all alcoholics, or his dad's an alcoholic or something like that. And now just compare these two fellas. Who's going to be the one that has less social anxiety? I don't even have. It's not even a debate. It's going to be the rich fella, because the rich fella is going to have. His life is just going to be better because he has more money. He has more probably better adjusted parents or whatever, because they have money behind them, and he might have some social anxiety, but he's not going to have crippling social anxiety. He'll be able to get the women because he has the looks, probably, because as I said, if he's a good looking fella and the money, and when you compare him to the poor fella, and the poor fella is probably not going to have the best confidence because his dad probably did abuse alcohol, did something to him, it didn't treat him well. And it only makes sense. Who's going to be the one that has less social anxiety? And this is the thing. What your experiences in life shape who you are. You can, if you've been treated bad in life, then you're going to have social anxiety because your experiences shape who you are. It's not always your brain chemistry or stuff like that. It's stuff like your experiences, this is the point I'm trying to make, because a lot of people are looking for a reason as to why they suffer from social anxiety, and it's not because you're not good enough. It's not because there's something wrong with your brain. It's not because there's something wrong with your personality. Because you haven't had a good life experience. You've been beaten down by life so much that it just molds you into the person that you are. So don't try to overcomplicate things. Like you, you have social anxiety because you've been through a lot. You've been through everything, and this is something that the doctors, if you go to the therapist or the doctors, they won't tell you this. They won't tell you that just you have social anxiety because you've had bad life experiences, because it's too simple of an answer. They want to put all this stuff in your head saying you have to take all this medication, you have to change your thinking and all this, and people believe that and they think that their life will be sorted out. But don't get me wrong, it's good to try to have a good mindset, like, because I've suffered with social anxiety and I have tried not to let it stop me, but it's almost as if you can try to manage your symptoms, but they're not going to go away fully, because those bad experiences have already shaped you into the person you are. Like, I'm in my 30s now, and I've been having life experiences for like 30 years, and I've put myself out there and all this, but it's not like the symptoms have gone away, you know? They haven't. I still feel that anxiety, and, you know? But I'm not saying to shut yourself off, or I'm just explaining to you how this is why you have social anxiety, and this is why I'm explaining to you what the cure is. The cure is to have good life experiences. And you just put yourself out there, that's like a band-aid on a wound. It's not going to fully cure it. Like, you need to have good life experience, you need to have good positive reinforcement. Why do you think all these people are extroverted and they talk to everyone, they're nice to everyone, and why do you think that is? It's because they've had that positive reinforcement from other people, probably from their parents or their friends or whatever. And it all goes back to high school. Like, if this happens to you in high school, or that's the age at which you'll be moulded into the person that you will be, and you can never fully escape that. You can try to change it, but you won't. Well, you should try to change it, but you're not going to fully let go of it, you know? And this is why, like, and people are very perceptive as well. They can tell if you're a socially anxious person who's been beaten down by life. They can tell, no matter how you could try to pretend that you're not. You could try to pretend you're an extrovert person, but you don't have social anxiety. But people can tell. They can read you like a book, and because I've had it to me. I've had people, even when I thought I was minding my own business and all that, and people were like, "Oh, are you okay, bro? Are you okay?" And so people just have this perception, you know. And I don't know what it is, but people are just can see through you, you know. So this is the main message I wanted to tell you. Like, the cure for social anxiety or any mental illness is to have good life experiences. It's not taking medication, it's not putting yourself out there, it's not any of the stuff that doctors or therapists will try to tell you. It is simply the way it is. Good life experiences. And keep this in mind. If you keep this in mind, if you have a good life experience, that will bring your confidence up. Why do you think people who are all, like I just said, they've had good life experiences, they're always happy, they're always posting pictures on Instagram or whatever, and you know, this is why they're so confident, this is why they're so happy, because they've had such good life experiences. Why do you think a guy who has trouble speaking to women or something, why do you think he's like that? It's because he's had bad experiences with women, like, you know. But you know, so yeah, but this is the way it is. Good life experiences will give you confidence. It's the way it is. It's the logical way to think. And the therapists and all this, they can read a book and they can Google the symptoms of any mental illness or social anxiety, depression or whatever, but they haven't experienced it themselves, so they don't truly know what the cure is. And only someone who has experienced it and knows how to alleviate the symptoms themselves, they're the only people that will know the cure. So the only person who knows the cure is yourself, and good life experiences is the cure, and everything else is just a band-aid. And again, this isn't being negative around, this is just explaining the way it is. You know, you can try to be confident. You can try to not have social anxiety, but people are just going to see through it. You'll always have some person who will see through it, and you know, people that can tell, they're very, very, very perceptive, and this is why you should stay away from people that are too perceptive. Because if they try to if they're asking questions about you all the time, why are you so shy, why are you so quiet, then they're the people that will try to put ideas in your head that will just fail, to cause you to fail. So you have to know who you take advice from, know who the right people are to take advice from, because there's a lot of people that don't have their life together, and they'll try to give you advice that won't work for you at all. So yeah, but I think that's the main point of this video. It's very nice out, very sunny morning, not too many people around, so yeah, not very peaceful. It's good to go out and walk around, just to spend time in nature, because that'll be good for your spiritual health. And yeah, I think that'll be it for this video then. So you have a good day. Remember, the cure for social anxiety is having good life experiences. And the thing is, you should put yourself out there. You should put yourself out there in an attempt to get good life experiences. You shouldn't shut yourself down. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying. You should put yourself out there, and don't look for good life experiences either, because they probably won't happen to you. Don't expect anything. So yeah. So I hope this video's helped you in some way. So you have a good day, and I'll see you for the next one.